Imagine stepping into a city where ancient temples share streets with neon skyscrapers, their glowing signs reflecting on rain-slicked pavement. The aroma of stinky tofu mingles with the sweetness of freshly baked pineapple cakes, teasing your senses at every corner. Lanterns, delicately released into the night sky, carry whispered wishes and love letters from couples who gather along rivers, their faces glowing in the flickering light. Here, every movement feels choreographed yet alive. The MRT runs like clockwork, trains arriving precisely on schedule, while streets pulse with the timeless rhythm of local festivals. You might stumble upon a dragon parade or hear the crackle of firecrackers welcoming the Lunar New Year, and yet, in the very next moment, a quiet tea house invites you to pause and sip, letting the delicate fragrance of oolong tea fill your thoughts. Taiwan is a place where the old and the new do not clash, they dance. Every alley tells a story, every street corner is a portal to centuries of tradition, and every fleeting moment offers a hint of wonder. Backhand index pointing right. Join us as we explore the most bizarre and amazing facts about Taiwan in today's travel documentary. Taiwan, a slender island perched gracefully off the southeastern coast of China, is a land of contrasts. Mountains rise sharply in the east, their peaks often shrouded in mist, while the western plains host bustling cities where neon lights blaze into the night sky. Hot springs bubble quietly in hidden valleys, inviting weary travelers to soak in their healing warmth. From Taipei's towering skyline to the quiet fishing villages of the south, Taiwan is a mosaic of landscapes, lifestyles, and histories. Home to approximately 23 million people, Taiwan's population is as diverse as its geography. Mandarin is the official language, spoken in schools, offices, and homes, while Taiwanese Hokkien, Hakka, and 16 indigenous languages thrive in local communities. This linguistic richness reflects centuries of migration, trade, and cultural fusion, giving Taiwan a voice that echoes both the past and the present. The climate mirrors this diversity. Northern Taiwan is subtropical, humid and green, while the south basks in tropical warmth, with sun-drenched beaches and vibrant coral reefs. Summers bring typhoons, their storms both fierce and awe-inspiring, shaping architecture, daily routines, and the island's resilient spirit. Taiwanese culture is an intricate tapestry, woven from Confucian values, indigenous traditions, Japanese colonial influences, and modern innovation. Temples rise amid skyscrapers, tea houses offer quiet reflection beside bustling streets. Festivals honor gods, ancestors, and seasons with equal reverence, while technology and urban planning push the island into the future without erasing its past. The people embody this harmony, balancing discipline with warmth, modern ambition with deep respect for history. In Taiwan, every moment feels like a story waiting to unfold. A stroll through a misty mountain trail, a sip of freshly brewed oolong tea, or the laughter spilling from a night market can each reveal a truth about the island's soul. It is a place where beauty is measured not only in sights, but in the rhythm of life, the scent of incense, and the quiet gestures that honor tradition. In the quiet town of Pingxi, twilight casts a golden glow over narrow streets, and the air hums with anticipation. Couples gather, lanterns clutched gently in their hands, each one a fragile vessel carrying wishes, dreams, and whispered secrets of the heart. With careful fingers, they light the paper flames, watching the fire flicker as if it knows their intentions. Then, with a shared breath, they release the lanterns into the evening sky. Slowly, one by one, the lanterns float upward, drifting past rooftops, bridges, and bamboo groves, merging into a constellation of glowing hopes. Locals believe these floating lights carry messages to the heavens, blessing love, luck, and life itself. Tourists pause, mesmerized, cameras capturing but never fully conveying the magic. Here, love is not hurried, it is celebrated in a ritual that blends hope, patience, and awe. Each lantern tells a story, connecting past traditions with present emotions, while the gentle night whispers encouragement to all who dare to dream. Watching them ascend, you understand that in Taiwan, romance is both public spectacle and private promise, a luminous bridge between hearts. Step onto any station in Taipei, and you immediately sense order, precision, and efficiency. The MRT system is the lifeblood of the city, sleek trains gliding into stations at the exact second they are scheduled, every day, all year round. There is no guesswork, no waiting with uncertainty. Digital boards count down the seconds, voices announce the next stop, and escalators guide a steady rhythm of commuters. This punctuality is more than convenience, it is a reflection of a cultural respect for time and community. Office workers sip their morning coffee, students read quietly, and elderly passengers stand with practiced grace, all synchronized by an invisible clock. Even during rush hours, movement flows smoothly, a choreography of thousands moving as one. Outside the stations, life mirrors this efficiency. Traffic lights, buses, and pedestrian crossings operate in seamless coordination. And yet, despite the city's mechanical precision, there is warmth. Street vendors smile at regulars, neighbors greet each other, and the occasional stray cat finds shelter on a quiet platform. In Taiwan, punctuality does not feel cold, it feels like a rhythm of life, a promise that your day will unfold with both order and harmony. The first whiff is shocking, a pungent aroma that turns heads and tests courage. Stinky tofu, Taiwan's infamous snack, is as divisive as it is beloved. Deep-fried, steamed, or braised, this fermented delicacy emerges from night markets and street stalls, sizzling in hot oil, its scent both daring and unforgettable. Yet, one bite is often enough to transform hesitation into delight. The tofu is crispy outside, soft and creamy within, seasoned with pickled cabbage, chili, or garlic sauce, a harmony of bold flavors that surprises the palate. Eating stinky tofu is more than a culinary adventure, it is a cultural initiation. Locals approach it with reverence, guiding newcomers on the best vendors and methods. The snack embodies Taiwan's fearless approach to taste, where tradition and experimentation collide. At night, under strings of colored lights, friends gather, laughter mingling with sizzling oil, sharing both the dish and the experience. This pungent snack tells a story of identity, community, and daring taste buds. To taste it is to touch Taiwan's heart, a vivid reminder that true flavor often comes with a little risk, and memories that linger long after the last bite. As the sun dips below Taipei's skyline, neon lights ignite, illuminating the streets in a kaleidoscope of color. Night markets awaken, and with them, the heartbeat of the city. Vendors call out, offering skewers of meat, fried snacks, desserts, and exotic delicacies. The air vibrates with sizzling sounds, laughter, and the rhythmic clatter of cooking pans. Every stall tells a story, a grandmother perfecting dumplings passed down through generations, a young entrepreneur crafting bubble tea with innovative flavors, a street magician entertaining children with awe. Bargaining is a ritual in itself, a dance of smiles, nods, and gentle persuasion. Shoppers weave through narrow alleys, sampling, laughing, discovering hidden treasures that reveal Taiwan's culinary soul. Night markets are more than commerce, they are social hubs. Friends gather to share food, lovers stroll hand in hand, and tourists find both chaos and charm in equal measure. Here, life extends beyond daylight, embracing spontaneity and sensory delight. The streets pulse with energy, yet every corner invites curiosity, conversation, and connection. Taiwan's night markets never truly sleep, they live in flavor, laughter, and the warm glow of countless lanterns and neon signs. Temples rise like silent guardians amid bustling streets, their carved roofs and incense coils a testament to Taiwan's spiritual heartbeat. In Tainan and Taipei alike, incense smoke curls through the air, carrying prayers and gratitude to gods and ancestors. Visitors step quietly onto polished floors, bowing 3 times, offering coins or symbolic joss paper, a simple act rich with centuries of meaning. Ancestral halls preserve family lineages, their walls adorned with scrolls, calligraphy, and portraits. Here, respect for the past is tangible, elders guide young ones through rituals, and every bow, every flick of the wrist, conveys reverence. Festivals amplify this devotion, lanterns, dragon dances, and firecrackers bridging generations. Yet spirituality in Taiwan is not solemn or distant. It is woven into everyday life, neighbors light incense before breakfast, shopkeepers pause to pray for the day, children watch in wonder as tradition unfolds before their eyes. The past is not a memory, it is a living presence, guiding, comforting, and shaping the present. In Taiwan, bowing is both literal and symbolic, a gesture that honors continuity, connection, and the unseen threads that bind a community together across time. In a quiet tea house tucked between Taipei's bustling streets, the air carries the gentle fragrance of oolong leaves. Steam rises in delicate curls from clay teapots, and every movement, pouring, swirling, inhaling, is deliberate, mindful, almost ritualistic. Drinking tea here is not merely about flavor, it is a meditation, a moment suspended in time. The art of tea is woven into Taiwanese culture. From the mountains of Alishan to local urban cafes, tea embodies patience, precision, and serenity. The leaves are hand-picked, rolled, and roasted, each step reflecting centuries of tradition. When poured, the amber liquid glows like liquid sunlight, inviting the drinker to pause, reflect, and breathe. Tourists and locals alike are drawn to this experience. Conversations soften, and the city's noise fades into a distant murmur. Every sip reveals subtle flavors, floral notes, hints of honey, and the earthy richness of the mountain soil. In Taiwan, tea is more than a beverage, it is a bridge between nature, culture, and the inner self. Here, life slows down, even if just for a cup, reminding us that true enjoyment comes from presence, attention, and reverence. Every year, as the lunar calendar turns to the 7th month, Taiwan enters a peculiar, tense rhythm known as Ghost Month. Streets remain busy, but locals move with extra caution. It is believed that the gates of the underworld open, and spirits roam freely among the living. Homes display offerings of food, incense, and paper money to appease wandering souls, while temples organize elaborate rituals to guide them safely back. The air crackles with the sharp scent of firecrackers, and colorful paper effigies burn in ceremonial flames, sending messages to ancestors and spirits alike. Families avoid risky activities, weddings, or moving houses, respecting the unseen presence that guides fortune and misfortune. Even ordinary actions, crossing streets, taking late-night walks, are approached with care and awareness. Yet, Ghost Month is not only about caution, it is a time for reflection, respect, and honoring the cycle of life and death. Lanterns glow in temple courtyards, and folk performances celebrate the living and the departed. Tourists may find it eerie, but locals see beauty in the traditions, a dance between worlds, reminding everyone that life is fragile, moments are fleeting, and reverence shapes the rhythm of daily existence. In Taiwan, romance has its own secret code. The date May 20th, has become a modern celebration of love because the numbers sound like "I love you" in Mandarin. On this day, streets bloom with bouquets, heart-shaped gifts, and colorful decorations. Couples exchange heartfelt texts, small tokens, or surprise dinners, joining a cultural rhythm that is both playful and deeply affectionate. Social media amplifies the tradition. Photos of gifts, posts of gratitude, and shared messages circulate online, creating a digital tapestry of romance. Restaurants and cafes tailor their menus to the occasion, offering special desserts or seating for two. Even strangers may smile knowingly, acknowledging the invisible thread of love that seems to hum through the city. This practice reflects Taiwan's unique approach to affection, blending tradition, language, and modern technology. Love here is celebrated in gestures, numbers, and ritualized moments, creating bonds that are both private and publicly cherished. Witnessing 520 Day, one realizes that Taiwanese culture embraces love with creativity, respect, and community, turning even a simple date into a story of connection, joy, and heartfelt expression. Across Taipei and into Taiwan's scenic countryside, bicycles are more than transportation, they are a lifestyle. The U-Bike system provides easy access for commuters, tourists, and students, blending practicality with eco-consciousness. Dedicated bike lanes thread through bustling streets, parks, and along rivers, inviting everyone to explore at a human pace. Cycling in Taiwan is both practical and poetic. In cities, riders glide past temples, night markets, and neon-lit streets. In rural areas, they pedal along terraced rice fields, misty mountains, and coastal cliffs, absorbing sights and sounds that cars often bypass. Families cycle together, elders take morning rides, and tourists discover hidden corners of towns that are otherwise overlooked. Bicycles embody Taiwan's balance of efficiency and leisure. They allow connection, to the environment, to communities, and to oneself. Whether commuting to work or meandering through a festival, the rhythm of pedaling becomes a meditation, a gentle cadence linking past and present. In Taiwan, two wheels are more than motion, they are freedom, exploration, and a quiet invitation to see life from a closer, slower, and more intimate perspective. Taiwan's rains arrive with force, shaping both the landscape and daily life. From sudden tropical downpours to gentle mountain mists, the precipitation weaves through cities and forests alike. Streets glisten as droplets dance on neon-lit asphalt, and umbrellas bloom like colorful flowers along sidewalks. In rural areas, farmers welcome rain as nourishment, watching it slide down terraced fields in shimmering cascades. Rain influences architecture, traffic, and even social routines. Covered walkways, elevated platforms, and careful drainage systems reflect centuries of adaptation. Commuters learn patience, drivers slow, and life adjusts seamlessly. Festivals continue under rain-soaked skies, with dancers, musicians, and revelers embracing the elements rather than yielding to them. Yet rain in Taiwan is not merely a challenge, it is poetry. It magnifies scents of incense, earth, and street food, it softens the harshness of city lights and reveals reflections in puddles that mirror life's fleeting beauty. In its presence, residents move with mindfulness, adapting rhythm to nature's pulse. For visitors, Taiwan's rains are a lesson that life, like water, flows, nourishes, and shapes both the land and the human spirit with quiet resilience and grace. As the sun sets over Taiwan, the city does not sleep, it awakens. From bustling night markets to karaoke bars tucked into alleyways, Taipei and Kaohsiung pulse with nocturnal energy. Streets shimmer under neon lights as bubble tea shops fill with students, friends, and tourists, their laughter mixing with sizzling sounds of street food. Karaoke rooms, small, private boxes lined with colorful lights, invite groups to sing their hearts out. Families celebrate birthdays, friends bond over songs, and strangers share moments of joy in fleeting yet intimate connections. Night markets teem with life, offering everything from grilled squid to tangy mango desserts, where haggling becomes both ritual and entertainment. This culture reflects a society that values leisure, social connection, and sensory experience. Being a night owl in Taiwan is more than staying up late, it is embracing community, spontaneity, and the city's rhythm beyond daylight hours. In this nocturnal world, the city's heartbeat synchronizes with yours, revealing Taiwan's unique ability to blend excitement with intimacy, commerce with culture, and modernity with time-honored social rituals. Night here is alive, colorful, and unforgettable. In Taiwan's eastern mountains, mist coils around cliffs, revealing temples that seem carved from the clouds themselves. Trails wind past moss-covered rocks and whispering bamboo, leading hikers to sacred spaces where incense smoke curls upward like prayers. These temples are often secluded, accessible only by foot, offering quiet reflection and breathtaking views. Pilgrims climb narrow steps, offering flowers and incense, their footsteps echoing centuries of devotion. Statues of deities watch over the valleys below, and the scent of wood and incense mixes with the earthy aroma of forest. For locals, these temples are more than religious sites, they are spaces to reconnect with nature, ancestors, and oneself. The mountains themselves are sacred, believed to house spirits and guide fortunes. Festivals see pilgrims hiking in ceremonial processions, chanting and honoring the divine. Even visitors seeking adventure are drawn into the spiritual rhythm, sensing a profound connection between humanity, nature, and the unseen. Taiwan's hidden temples remind us that beauty and devotion often reside in remote, unexpected corners, waiting for those willing to climb, breathe, and bow in reverence. In public parks across Taiwan, a curious tradition unfolds each weekend, the marriage market. Here, parents display resumes of their unmarried children on whiteboards, hoping to attract a suitable match. Photos, career details, height, and hobbies are meticulously listed, each profile a snapshot of ambition and character. Conversations flow between parents rather than children, as elders negotiate compatibility with humor, diplomacy, and a deep sense of care. Some markets feature banners encouraging social interaction, while others provide tea and snacks to facilitate conversation. This tradition blends practicality with cultural values, reflecting Taiwan's emphasis on family, respect, and long-term commitment. Matchmaking here is part ritual, part social theater. Young people often observe discreetly, sometimes embarrassed but usually appreciative of their family's efforts. It is not merely about finding a spouse, it is a celebration of connection, continuity, and hope for the future. In Taiwan, love is personal but entwined with community. Marriage markets may appear unusual to outsiders, yet they embody a philosophy: relationships flourish when nurtured with patience, guidance, and shared responsibility. It is a living expression of tradition meeting modern aspiration, where every match carries a story, a dream, and the promise of togetherness. Taiwan is a land of contrasts, where the ancient coexists with the ultramodern. In temples, visitors may swipe QR codes to donate, using contactless payment apps instead of coins. Digital prayer platforms allow devotees to light virtual incense, check festival dates, or request blessings, blending devotion with convenience. Outside, electric scooters zip along streets, LED lights glowing as riders navigate traffic with efficiency and care. This fusion extends into daily life. Smart city initiatives monitor traffic, energy, and public safety, yet local markets and traditional ceremonies maintain their human warmth. Temples use digital displays to schedule rituals, and students submit festival participation online, merging centuries-old culture with 21st-century tools. Taiwan demonstrates that technology need not erase tradition. Instead, it amplifies it, making rituals more accessible while preserving authenticity. Walking the streets, you see neon signs illuminating old temples, scooters whizzing past bamboo railings, and families balancing smartphones with incense offerings. In Taiwan, innovation and heritage do not collide, they complement, creating a world where the past informs the present, and modern tools enhance the experience of time-honored customs. Every building, street, and home in Taiwan carries whispers of unseen guardians. Feng Shui, the ancient practice of harmonizing spaces, guides architecture, urban planning, and even interior decoration. From skyscrapers in Taipei to modest countryside homes, layouts are carefully considered to attract prosperity, ward off negative energy, and balance natural forces. Buildings twist or curve to avoid unlucky angles, gardens incorporate water and stone to invite tranquility, temples sit on auspicious sites to connect heaven, earth, and human activity. Even furniture placement indoors can influence fortune, health, and relationships. Locals consult masters, adjust doorways, or hang talismans to honor these principles, blending practicality with spiritual mindfulness. Feng Shui is more than superstition, it is a philosophy of harmony, subtly shaping Taiwan's visual and cultural landscape. It guides daily choices, business decisions, and community design, silently influencing the rhythm of life. Walking through streets and alleys, one senses its influence, patterns of light, water, and stone orchestrated for balance, inviting both beauty and protection. In Taiwan, space is sacred, every structure a story, and every arrangement a dance between the visible and invisible forces that shape life. Taiwan is a symphony of voices. Mandarin dominates classrooms, offices, and media, yet Taiwanese Hokkien resonates in markets and homes. Hakka thrives in pockets of central Taiwan, and 16 indigenous languages weave a rich tapestry of culture and identity. Each language carries history, humor, and emotion, preserving stories that span centuries. Street signs often display multiple scripts, reflecting a society that celebrates its linguistic diversity. Elderly vendors converse in Hokkien while teaching recipes to younger generations, and indigenous communities pass down oral traditions, songs, and chants that echo through mountains and valleys. Tourists may hear rapid-fire exchanges in Mandarin, then pause as a child greets them in Hakka, creating moments of surprise and connection. This linguistic mosaic shapes more than communication, it informs behavior, etiquette, and social bonds. Humor, respect, and romance are all expressed differently in each tongue, offering windows into Taiwan's soul. Listening closely, one can hear the layered heartbeat of the island, a blend of ancient lineage, colonial history, and modern innovation, all coexisting in harmonious complexity. Taiwan's languages are living bridges, connecting past and present while shaping the way its people experience and share life. In Taiwan, temples are more than spiritual centers, they are culinary hubs. Many temples host vegetarian feasts during festivals, inviting devotees and travelers to share meals of tofu, mushrooms, fresh vegetables, and delicately spiced noodles. These communal gatherings are both religious offering and cultural celebration. The preparation is ritualistic, monks and volunteers chop, stir, and serve with reverence, ensuring each dish nourishes body and soul. The scents of soy, herbs, and steaming rice fill temple courtyards, mingling with incense smoke. Visitors eat seated on wooden benches, engaging in quiet conversation, laughter, and reflection. Food festivals extend this philosophy, blending entertainment, religion, and community. Night markets near temples offer vegetarian delicacies alongside ritual performances, dragon dances, and lantern displays. For locals, these experiences are moments of connection, between faith, flavor, and fellowship. Tourists may arrive for taste, but they leave with stories of devotion, generosity, and harmony. Vegetarian temples illustrate Taiwan's holistic approach to life, where spirituality, culture, and cuisine intersect. Here, every meal is a celebration, every plate a teaching, and every shared bite a reminder that nourishment transcends hunger, sustaining both heart and tradition. Each summer, Taiwan braces for nature's fury. Typhoons sweep across the island with torrential rains and wind, reshaping streets, mountains, and the rhythm of daily life. Yet the Taiwanese response is calm, organized, and deeply ingrained, a reflection of resilience forged over generations. Schools, offices, and transportation systems adjust, warnings circulate digitally, and families stock essentials with practiced care. Flood barriers, drainage systems, and reinforced buildings reflect centuries of adaptation. Shops shutter temporarily, yet life continues, often outdoors transformed into collective effort, neighbors helping neighbors, communities sharing resources, and volunteers coordinating relief. Typhoons are more than challenges, they are cultural touchstones. Local media track storms with precision, and children learn about safety and respect for nature from an early age. Festivals may be postponed, yet celebrations resume with renewed vigor, underscoring the island's determination to balance reverence and daily life. Witnessing a Taiwanese typhoon teaches visitors about harmony between human activity and nature's power. It is a lesson in preparedness, humility, and collective endurance. Here, resilience is not merely survival, it is a cultural identity, a quiet pride, and a reflection of the island's capacity to weather storms while preserving hope, community, and rhythm of life. Step off the main streets of Taipei, and you discover alleys adorned with colorful murals, galleries tucked behind wooden doors, and studios where artists experiment with every medium. Taiwan's urban art scene flourishes in unexpected corners, blending traditional motifs with contemporary expression. In districts like Huashan 1914, Creative Park and Treasure Hill, old warehouses are transformed into creative hubs. Street art coexists with craft workshops, coffee shops, and performance spaces, attracting both locals and travelers. Each mural tells a story, social commentary, historical homage, or whimsical imagination, inviting curiosity and reflection. Artists, students, and tourists mingle, exchanging ideas and inspiration. Pop-up exhibitions, live painting, and interactive installations transform streets into immersive galleries. Even small neighborhoods maintain pockets of creativity, where graffiti and sculpture breathe life into mundane walls and alleyways. These hidden art districts showcase Taiwan's commitment to innovation while honoring heritage. Creativity is not confined to galleries, it spills into streets, shaping the urban environment, connecting communities, and offering surprises to those who seek them. In Taiwan, art is everywhere, quiet, bold, playful, and deeply human. Exploring these spaces reveals the island's soul through color, texture, and imagination. Rising above Taipei like a silver needle, Taipei 101 is both engineering marvel and cultural icon. Once the world's tallest building, it combines sleek modern design with symbolic motifs inspired by bamboo, a traditional emblem of resilience and growth. Earthquake and typhoon-proof, it is a testament to human ingenuity meeting natural respect. Visitors ascend via some of the fastest elevators on Earth, watching cityscapes stretch below as mountains, rivers, and oceans unfold in every direction. The observatory offers more than panoramic views, it offers perspective, a sense of Taiwan's energy, ambition, and balance between nature and urban life. Inside, luxury shops, corporate offices, and cultural exhibits coexist, embodying the fusion of commerce, art, and tradition. During festivals, the tower becomes a beacon of celebration, illuminated in vibrant colors, marking holidays, achievements, or national pride. Taipei 101 is more than architecture, it is a heartbeat. Its presence reflects Taiwan's vision, creativity, and identity. From ground to sky, it connects past craftsmanship with modern innovation, symbolizing both aspiration and reverence. Standing beneath it, one senses the rhythm of a nation, proud, resilient, and ever-reaching toward the future. Taiwan offers a lifestyle that balances affordability, safety, and convenience. Rent for a Taipei apartment averages $800 to $1,200 per month, depending on size and location. Groceries are cheaper at local markets compared to imported goods, and utilities cost roughly $70 to $100 monthly, with high-speed internet around $20. Public transportation is efficient and budget-friendly, MRT and buses cost $50 to $60 per month, connecting every corner of the city seamlessly. Healthcare is world-class under national health insurance, with a monthly contribution of approximately $70 providing access to clinics, hospitals, and specialists. Expat life is welcoming, with visa options for work, study, and entrepreneurship. Safety is high, crime rates are low, and cultural integration is encouraged. Compared to the US or EU, Taiwan offers lower transportation, food, and healthcare costs, without sacrificing quality or convenience. Cafes, parks, and cultural spaces are abundant, providing balance between urban energy and tranquility. Backhand index pointing right. Would you move here? Type 1 if yes, 0 if no. Taiwan proves that advanced city life can coexist with tradition, natural beauty, and community-centered living, making it both practical and enchanting for newcomers. Taiwanese cuisine is a story told through flavor, texture, and ritual. Beef noodle soup, with its rich broth and hand-pulled noodles, is a national obsession, comforting in every bite. Xiaolongbao, delicate soup dumplings, showcase precision, technique, and centuries of culinary tradition. Bubble tea, born in Taichung, is now a global symbol of Taiwanese innovation and fun, with tapioca pearls offering playful texture alongside sweet tea. Pineapple cake, often gifted during festivals, blends buttery pastry with tangy pineapple, symbolizing prosperity and affection. Stinky tofu, bold and unforgettable, challenges newcomers while delighting locals, embodying the daring creativity of Taiwanese street food. Night markets and temple feasts bring these dishes to life, blending flavor with community, laughter, and ritual. Each meal is more than sustenance, it is social, cultural, and poetic. Eating in Taiwan connects you to heritage, celebration, and the warmth of shared experience. Culinary exploration becomes a journey of senses and storytelling, revealing the heart and rhythm of Taiwanese life in every bite. Taiwan is a land of contrasts, where modern skyscrapers share space with lantern-lit alleys, where traditions breathe in every street corner, and every meal tells a story. From love rituals in Pingxi to night markets glowing under neon lights, from sacred mountains to tranquil tea ceremonies, the island balances progress with heritage, speed with reflection, and technology with timeless ritual. Its people embody resilience, creativity, and warmth, navigating typhoons, night markets, and festivals with quiet pride. Language, art, and food intertwine, revealing layers of identity and connection that surprise, delight, and inspire. Hidden temples, bustling streets, and high-tech marvels like Taipei 101 demonstrate Taiwan's ability to harmonize past and present, nature and city, simplicity and sophistication. Visiting Taiwan is more than sightseeing, it is an immersion in rhythm, flavor, and heart. Every street corner, dish, and festival tells a story of community, love, and enduring spirit. Backhand index pointing right. We hope this gave you a fresh perspective on Taiwan. Like, comment, and subscribe for more journeys. See you in the next video.